Ruining the straight sword.
Okay, it's time to get started. So if you guys saw yesterday's like maybe 45-minute stream because the power went
It
out.
was 10. It was 15. It was not that long.
It was 10, it was 15, it was 32 seconds.
Yeah, no.
My power went
power
out.
and internet.
My power
No,
was
your
taking
power
a
had a
shit.
seizure,
Yeah.
which then caused your internet to have another seizure after your power was done having its seizure.
My power was not done having a seizure because right after that, my the power for the whole neighborhood went out.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It was kind of
No,
like
then it had a
this.
stroke.
You see what's going on screen?
Your power had a seizure, then your internet had a seizure, then your power had a stroke and died.
So I'm taking a break from Elden Ring for a little bit.
Understandably.
And I'm going to a comfort game. God. this 1998 was an entirely different flavor.
Oh, that flavor.
Man.
It tasted like a lot of hairspray.
No, not hairspray. It's just you remember all those extreme products.
Yes.
Awesome.
This game is like when you get one of those candies that said extreme warheads and you stuck them in your mouth. It was like so sour for no fucking reason. This game is like that shit. This is pure undistilled late 90s flair and I fucking dig it. Oh my god.
Remember a YouTuber I followed, he loaded this game, started to vibe with the main menu's music, and then went, this is a good game, right? This is a good Sonic game, right? It's not a good Sonic game, is it?
Hey, hey.
It was
You know
not
what's
the good Sonic
interesting?
game.
No, here's what happens. Here's the way people feel about this game has rubber banded multiple times, and it's right around this time it swung on back to favorable again. Because like in the when it came out, everybody loved it. Then like about a decade later, people were like, oh, you know, it's kind of clunky. It's got all these problems. It's not really that good. Because they're judging it from more recent standards and, you know, taking off rose-colored glasses. But then, you know, they also, like, then we get to this point where people are like, yeah, but I mean, it's not like a lot of games were that good. Everybody was still figuring things out. And and it swung right back to favorable again. Because, like, that people are like, I enjoy it for what it is.
I mean, hun, I enjoy Assassin's Creed Unity for what it is.
Okay,
that
let me
doesn't
say
mean
here.
it's a good game.
I enjoy it for what it is. It's a good game for when it came out. There's like, it's not I don't have a bunch of caveats here.
Select a character.
Anywho. Alright. Can you guys hear the game alright?
I can't tell if that's the game or not, but the lady sounds kind of quiet. The music is loud, though.
That's another thing about the games back in the day. Audio balancing was, not good.
More of a suggestion than a reality.
Remember Halo Combat Evolved's audio balancing? That was fucking
Oh,
horrendous.
God.
And that came out 3 years after this game. Okay.
Let's get him.
Something that's always gotten me is that in majority of Sonic games, Sonic is kind of just incidentally there.
I mean, yeah, sometimes, yeah.
Like, not even attempting to do good or anything. He's kind of just hanging out, and then shit just happens around him. I just saw two women in the background just walking in place.
This is happening.
Ooh, that JPEG.
Oh, you mean the skybox?
What's up?
Now, the unfortunate thing here is that all the HD versions are, for some reason, based off of the GameCube port rather than the Dreamcast port, which everybody agrees that the GameCube port is the inferior port.
You are completely surrounded.
Has a lot of graphical issues and even some control issues.
Well, see, hun, it was either that or somebody would have to actually, like, buy a Dreamcast, in which case.
Ready?
You'd be surprised how many people are really into Dreamcast, even now.
It's okay for them to be wrong.
Oh no!
It's okay for them to have.
Did you know
shitty
this
opinions.
game had DLC on the Dreamcast version?
Fall back!
Oh yeah, they got all that $5 off of the amount of people who bought it.
No, it was pretty popular. A lot of Dreamcast games had DLC. It was one of the, I think it was one of the first systems that ever even attempted that shit. I know that there are a number of mods for the Steam version to basically turn it into the Dreamcast port and get all the DLC for it. And I kind of want to do that today.
Hey, I'll play with you some other time.
Ah, that felt good to play. Just for 2 seconds, just to play Sonic.
Come on, you big drip. Where you going?
Yeah, the ultra shiny models are from the GameCube port. Really weird.
Don't you know, hun?
fool?
Sonic is just
It's
inherently
chaos,
made out of cobalt.
The god of destruction.
I actually really like this Eggman actor. Unfortunately, he passed away a little bit after Sonic Heroes. And that's when they decided to recast all the voice actors to the 4Kids cast.
I mean, honestly,
Tails?
Eggman I don't think has had a single bad actor.
Watch out! You're gonna crash! Ah!
And Mike Pollock, who's been voicing Eggman ever since, is
Tails.
fantastic.
Now, what am I gonna do with you?
I will say that I personally believe that out of all the voice actors from this particular Sonic the Hedgehog cast, I think Eggman was the best. Because there was
No.
he was able to give a varied performance over the various different games.
You know who was the best voice actor? Tails. Tails had the best voice actor. No voice acting has ever elicited such a strong reaction from me ever.
Yep. My fault. Man, it's been a long time since I played it, you can tell.
Indeed.
So, what do you guys know about the Sonic the Hedgehog deep lore?
If we're getting into this conversation, I'm leaving. I'm already here out of reluctance to begin with. Don't push it.
Depends what exactly you do want me to say. I know that at one point Sonic cucked Tails.
No!
What?
Okay, we're not talking about the Archie comic. I can't even, like, say Raven, Raven, stop making shit up because that was a thing that happened in the Archie comic.
I don't want to be here.
We're not talking about that comic,
On
though.
panel number 1. It will take you to panels 2 and 3. You jump as soon as you land on a panel.
Neat.
or click
I
down.
was strictly talking about some of the old games. Holy
Oh,
fuck, Raven.
games, that's different. What? You
Someone
asked.
left.
I'm right here.
Oh man. Oh wait, looks like somebody else left because they couldn't deal with the fucking. You see, hun, you say,
Yeah, not bad.
yeah, Sonic cocktails, and somebody said, all right, I'm out.
That's not my fault that Sonic is like this.
Man, fucking Ken Penders.
Sonic, long time no see, huh?
I'm just glad you're okay. What happened anyway? You're
Man,
too good
Tails'
of a pilot to
voice.
just crash like that.
That was a test run using a new prototype propulsion
If I
system.
remember
It's
correctly,
got a
they
few
actually.
bugs to iron out.
I don't
Why
know
not
that
just
I
use my plane? The
may have
Tornado?
actually been a kid.
Thanks, but you gotta check
Maybe.
out my newest power supply. Ta-da!
Whoa! A Chaos Emerald!
Yep, I just happened to find one of the 7 emeralds during one of my test flights. This thing's got unlimited power, you know. So I figured, why not use it to power my plane? Supercharged! You gotta come over to my workshop, Sonic. I've got something I've gotta show you.
I remember that same YouTuber that played through this game got so upset at that.
Let's go!
At what?
Like, the 7 Chaos Emeralds, super mystical power, can do anything. What do you want to do? Fly a plane. Tails, you could have world peace and world hunger, solve the infrastructure problem of fucking London. You could do anything, and yet you just want to pilot a plane, something that you already have power for.
He's 10. Like, what do you like when
Then
you
he
ask a
should have
kid?
handed the decision off to someone more responsible.
No, here's the thing. What happens when you ask a 10-year-old like what they want to do, like with what they think is a good idea to do with a like rocket booster, and they're like, stick it on a car.
Okay, that's a rocket booster. If I said
It's the
you
same
have infinite
idea.
power, what
So
would you do?
stick it on a car.
They will give the same answer.
But yeah. So for those not in the know, the Chaos Emeralds were these little gems that showed up in almost every Sonic 2D Sonic game prior to the release of Sonic Adventure. And they allowed you to go supersonic as Sonic and whatnot. They could basically be a power source for anything. And then Sonic 3 introduced an even bigger one. We'll get to that later.
If it isn't Sonic!
Look, it's a giant talking egg.
I love Eggman's theme in this game.
I am Dr. Robotnik, the greatest scientific genius in the world!
Whatever you say, Eggman.
Enough! I've got big plans, and now I'm gonna put them to work!
You're always up to no good. Now what do you want?
I want all of the Chaos Emeralds! Better not interfere! Or else!
Or else what, you big loser?
Or else I'll take them from you by force! The hard way!
Get a load of this. I like how I haven't actually played through this game yet. I know so many of them.
That's because the memes. That's because if there's one thing that always comes out of the Sonic fandom, it's fucking memes.
No way! I can't believe this.
All right, I'm going to just destroy this boss really fast.
All systems.
Oh, it's adorable. Tony.
Hey, I'll play with you some other time.
You're supposed to hit him once per, but if you know what you're doing, you can basically skip the whole boss fight like that.
Well, that wasn't so hard.
Aha!
Oh no!
I think whoever was in charge of making Eggman's theme was having a little too much fun.
Time to eat.
Just like whoever was in charge of making, what was it, Kingdom Hearts music just was given way too much.
Oh no, isn't that the same
Budget?
monster I
Shimamoto?
saw the other day?
Yes. They were given at least half the budget for that entire fucking game. For each game.
Oh, yes. It's just as the stone tablets predicted.
I mean, deservedly so.
His strength increases every time I feed him a Chaos Emerald. With all 7 emeralds in him, he'll be invincible and work for me. Together, we'll destroy Station Square. And on its ruins, I'll build Robotnik Land, the ultimate city, where I will rule it all. Come on, Chaos, let's find another emerald, shall we?
Sonic! We can't let him get away with this, can we?
No way, Tails.
Without more emeralds, the monster can't transform. So, it's up to us to get the emeralds before Eggman does, huh?
Honestly, a lot of this game has to do with stuff introduced in Sonic 3. Here. Need a good angle for this. Yeah. So, in Sonic 3, they introduced a really big Chaos Emerald called the Master Emerald, which has powers which can influence these smaller emeralds. And they didn't explain where most of that comes from, but that's okay. It's on... Well, most of it is from Angel Island, which was a place with a bunch of ruins of a dead civilization that we really never go into.
We don't talk about them.
At least not until this game. This game goes into that dead civilization.
And never again.
Fantastic.
It's interesting that the Sonic games started having an actual narrative, tried to start having a narrative as soon as the second game they ever made. However much, narrative you can have with a 16-bit game. Now, sometimes it did get too big for its britches, and they realized sometimes the only narrative has to be Eggman bad, go stop him. But I do miss these old shonen plots.
Head straight up. You should be able to get out
It's
of the
always
tornado.
gotten me how the world of Sonic
Jump on panel
does
number
not
1.
exist
It
for
will take you
anyone
to
outside of
panels 2
Sonic and
3.
Pals.
Jump as soon as
What do
you
you
land
mean,
on a panel,
exactly?
or else you'll fall.
Can you imagine, like, someone trying to go through this? A normal person?
Oh yeah. Things aren't built for normal people. But I think that's
Also,
okay.
how does Sonic not have like 1,000 concussions with the amount of times that he goes head first into bounce pads?
Required secondary powers. How come Barry Allen, the Flash, skin doesn't peel off when he reaches full speed?
Because the Speed Force allows his body to be resistant to the amount of speed that he goes through. There is actual explanations for that.
Exactly, required secondary powers.
You don't have secondary powers in Sonic. Your power is whoosh.
So, as time went on, it became apparent, at least in the lore, that there's something called chaos powers, and that seems to be what they're going with in the films as well. That the people who have powers, like, they usually come from different influences of like the chaos stuff, and the emeralds represent the concentration of those powers into physical form. And
See,
blah, blah, blah.
it is weird though, given that they are not consistent in how those powers manifest, because
Yeah.
Sonic uses them and go Noom. Shadow uses them, can stop time.
Well, I can tell you about the Sonic Shadow thing, because even that relates back to Sonic 3. I mean, this is a game where Sonic's best friend is a kitsune, okay?
He's not a kitsune.
He's a multi-tailed fox with chaos powers. Or at least he's just a reference to a kitsune. He's not a literal kitsune, but...
An argument can be made.
Yeah.
And that's what really matters. is
He's
that an
not
argument
like
can
a
be made.
one-to-one, you know,
Oh,
Asian
far
fox
from it.
spirit. Far from
They
it.
need to have
But it is...
Ninetales be fucking huge and be able to nuke
Well, the
copies.
thing about kitsunes is they gain, like, and according to legend, they gain more tails as they grow older and more powerful. And since he's, you know, 10, makes sense for him to only have 2. In fact, 2 might be, like, overachieving for a 10-year-old.
Especially given the fact that kitsunes live for hundreds and hundreds of years.
Yeah, it takes a kitsune 1,000 years in order to achieve 9 tails. So for him to have 2 at 10, well, hell, he's doing quite well for himself.
Now.
What's interesting is there's a bunch of NPCs, and if you talk to them over the course of the game, they actually all have their own subplots that are just happening that do get resolutions. This game also introduced something that became an absolute staple of Sonic games. Though it was really clunky in this one.
And that is...
Now you've got Lightspeed shoes.
Lightspeed
Press and
Dash.
hold the action button to store
God
up
damn it.
power. Once you have enough power, release the button and you can do the Lightspeed Dash. The Lightspeed Dash lets you race toward rings at light speed. As long as there's a trail of rings, you can go just about anywhere.
Yeah, in this game it was clunky because you had to do a completely charged spin dash before you could use the dash, whereas in future games you can just go. Break out. Pick up a rock. Come in here. and steal from the store.
I'm starting to understand where Alex got her sense of morality from an early age.
I need you to understand. This shit
Aw.
defined me.
Clearly.
Hang on. Wait, why is there already one? Oh, is there only one file for the Chao Garden?
I'll be right back. Thanks, Beth.
This was also during the. This game also came out during the virtual pet craze, and that's what the Chao are, virtual pets. I'm not really gonna get into them in this game because Sonic Adventure 2's Chao Garden is so much better, and if I'm gonna do it, I might as well do it then. But yeah. All right. One more thing to do. Okay. Got that.
This is the Crystal Ring. This reduces the time needed to store power for the Lightspeed Dash.
See, they already knew that the time to store power was a thing that was onerous and taking too long. So much that there was a power-up that made it so you can do it quicker.
The train headed for
So,
Mystic Ruins will be departing soon.
That's always been a critique of mine. If you know a thing is bad in design,
But they really
Why
wanted
don't
people
you
to know
just-
this thing.
change it so it's not.
Mm-hmm. Alright, now see, this is an actual building built for human people. Also, if you were playing this game, just like the classic 2D ones, when you're playing a level where Tails is available, if somebody grabs the second player controller, they can control Tails. But I'm playing alone, so... Let's play some pinball.
Spinball.
Pinball plus poker. It's Yuji Naka's other property that he was really proud of. Hun, you ever play poker? Or pinball?
Yes. I've played both.
Any fondness for it?
For Texas
Fuck.
Hold'em, but it's fine.
Yeah, Texas Hold'em is my preferred version of poker. Okay, that's one pair available already. Hey Dylan, we're playing pinball.
God
We're
damn it.
gambling. We have
Jeez.
to
Like, teach them young.
Sonic the Hedgehog is a game series that has a lot of gambling in it. Honestly, a concerning amount.
Gotta teach the kids young.
And this
So
particular
they get
pinball
ready for
board,
the microtransactions later on.
honestly, I'd rather take Sonic's gambling over the microtransactions. Jesus fucking Christ. But this board is based around Yuji Naka's other property, Knights, which actually had a pretty big cult following.
Oh, well, I'm dead again.
Of course you are.
I have this I have your stream pulled up on my phone, so
I
it's
know.
not like I'm completely ignoring you.
I know.
Ah!
What made you go,
Just told-
ah?
I just hate everything I'm looking at.
For some reason on the party chat, of course you. Ah!
So there's another.
I once spent
part of
3 hours on a pinball machine because it wouldn't stop. To which my grandfather, my cousins, and
He said
my
just-
actual father had said, "Just stop playing." And I said, "But then I'll lose."
I know that whole thing. It's like the game's not like we're like, all right, after this game
It
ends,
stops
we're
playing
leave.
when you stop playing. And I'm like, yeah, but I'll win. But I can win though. You can't win pinball. Like, sure I can. I just gotta commit.
How'd that work out?
I still to this day have the highest score on that machine.
Have you gone back and checked?
Yep.
I love it.
You just go back and check occasionally?
Well, I haven't checked there in years, but I still have the highest score there at 9999998.
All
It's
nines
the
and an
8
eight.
that gets me.
I did that on purpose.
Of course he did.
No, I legit did it on
Wow.
purpose because I don't like odd numbers. It makes me feel uncomfortable.
See, then there's me, who loves prime numbers.
I'm okay with odd numbers as long as it's a multiple of 5.
Prime numbers are divisible by nothing, are wholly divisible by nothing except themselves in 1.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and leave this board now, which means I have to let it just end.
Like, I'm okay with 5s. But that's about it.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else makes me feel
You
vastly
okay there, Dylan?
uncomfortable.
Oh, give me a minute.
Just breathe, man.
Oh no, I'm fine. I coughed because I wasn't expecting that.
Weren't expecting what?
I gotta send it to the group chat.
Okay.
Short 14-second video. God, it's so funny. I'm not supposed to happen.
So that's what the rings are for. We gotta create a big pile of money to get at the Chaos Emerald. Now, if you're not a fan of pinball or gambling, there is another way to do this level. And let's go to the other pinball board. And I'll show you.
I mean, this is Vegas. It seems that I'm guessing that's legal.
This one's a slot machine as well as a pinball machine.
So I have to ask,
Mm-hmm.
how does this work
Alright.
for people who are like not Sonic? Did they just get
Don't worry
thrown in the
about it.
pinball machine and beaten to death with the paddles?
Anyway, so if you acquire less than 100 rings on a pinball board, it just sends you to a platforming section instead. So if you really don't want to deal with the pinball mechanics, you can just play this like a normal Sonic level. It.
I was remembering Aaron Hansen from Game Grumps describing Sonic the Hedgehog has gotta go fast. Oops, there we go, the rings.
Also, if you've seen the Sonic films, you know how they have the, he uses the rings to teleport to other places. That's actually, you know, a reference to the thing that's been in Sonic lore since the first game.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna put some food in the oven.
Yeah, they had these teleporter rings in the very first Sonic game. At the end of a level, if you had 50 rings, then at the conclusion of a level, there would be a giant teleporter ring that would take you to another dimension where you can get a Chaos Emerald. In Sonic 3, they just had the teleporter rings hidden throughout the level, so that you had the chance, a chance of acquiring multiple Chaos Emeralds per level, if you so wanted. So yeah, there are certain characters in the Sonic franchise who have powers, and those powers are almost always tertiarily at least related to the Chaos Emeralds, because they can harness Chaos power from those Chaos Emeralds. Like, it's stated in universe, Tails having multiple tails is not normal.
Yeah, not bad.
And in Sonic 3, Tails can use the Chaos Emeralds for a super form, so it's implied that it's part of his Chaos powers or whatever.
Yeah. Hey. Oh no, the Chaos
Honestly,
Emerald.
this is just fucking embarrassing
Oh, no, you
for
don't.
Sonic.
Oh, jeez. Hey, man.
Oh man.
Sonic
happened to
the
that
Blue
emerald we
Blur,
just
the
had?
fastest thing to exist in all of Animal Kingdom.
I guess Eggman's got one of them, but the other one's safe. And that guy
Oh,
must be
Yeah.
whoa,
desperate.
ooh, that looked
means
gross.
his
Ew.
two to our
Oh,
one,
stop
and
doing
that's
that.
not good.
Stop doing
Come
what?
on, Sonic, we need
You
to
can
get
see
fit.
his iris is not on his fucking eye. It's a separate texture on top of it.
Yeah. So, one of the things I like about this is that Dr. Robotnik has a pretty nice plan here.
The
Tell his
Wait,
enemies...
Chow in
will be
space.
departing soon.
Yes! That was a thing that was all over the original game. They had fake advertisements for things. But, so I like Eggman's plan in this game. Tell his enemies he's gonna go after the MacGuffins. He, like, make sure they know as loudly as possible. And then, once they go and get it for him, he then just bull rush charges them to steal it from them. I mean, I think that's, you know, that's pretty.
I mean, it
pretty
also
neat.
shows, wow, Sonic, you're stupid.
He's like canonically a teenager.
Okay, a lot of teenagers are stupid.
Yes, but they're stupid in various ways.
That is
So
true.
we're going to Angel Island, which is the floating island from Sonic the Hedgehog 3. Where
I just remembered the thing that happens later on in this game that fucking kills me to this day. Fucking monkey destroying button.
oh yeah, people that came up because of the whole NFT thing, like Knuckles about to destroy the entire NFT market.
Well,
I just saw a clip of a YouTuber go up to it. It's like monkey
Ice
destroying
Capsule.
button. What is this? He takes it to a monkey, pops it, and then just sees a monkey explode into bits, and he just goes, "What the fuck?" And starts
Monkey.
playing Ave Maria in the background.
Alright, I'm about to
Monkey.
skip like half this level again. Okay, just get on the panel, Sonic.
Scatman.
Alright, skip to half the level doing that.
monkey.
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 Monkey flip.
It's Sonic. Why is repeatedly just Sonic's for some reason walking sideways on the floor?
No, couldn't tell ya. Come on. I gotta get it.
Come on. Hey, come on. Come on, you can do it.
Okay, where's the Aerobot making that fucking noise?
Also, there's a bit that happens later on where you're playing as Tails and you're trying to race Sonic. And goes, can the person who can fly beat the person who can only walk? I don't know. Let's find out.
Like, these levels are designed for Sonic, and like when you have a bunch of levels designed for Sonic and you put Tails in them who can fly, he breaks them. Snowboarding level. Yeah, just like the 90s. Late 90s. Extreme sports were all the rage. What's that? Basketball and football. No, it's all about snowboarding and skateboarding. And surfing.
You know, things that you won't catch any black people doing.
No, there's plenty of black skateboarders out here. In California.
I meant snowboarding.
They may not live in the mountain areas where they snowboard, but they'll live close enough. Like they might live in the foothills and try it out.
If you could heat up the mountain, maybe.
Now you won't find any. You usually won't find any black people skiing. Not often, anyway. But if they decide they're tired, like if we decide we're tired, we just, leave. Since California is pretty warm and you just want to get away from the snow, you just go back down the mountain. That was fun.
Alex?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know who voices Silver the Hedgehog?
No, I don't. In which game?
Not bad.
Which game?
Every game.
Really? He does not sound like Quentin Flynn.
I believe that was Quentin Flynn's first ever gig.
No. Because Kingdom Hearts, like the Kingdom Hearts game that he was in, came out multiple years prior to Sonic the Hedgehog, to Sonic 06.
The train headed for Station Square will be
I think they
departing
gave him a
soon.
direction for a particular type of voice, and it just wasn't fucking working. Man, I love Knuckles, but man, does he have era-specific personalities.
What's up, Knuckles? Something bugging you?
Era-specific
No time for games,
personalities.
Sonic.
I'm not even
Give
kidding.
me the emeralds you have, right now! What? Let's just see you take them. Huh.
The character versus character battles in this game are not good.
Oh no. Oh no. Give it your. Oh no.
Fucking hell.
Yeah. Oh no.
I forgot. Oh no.
Oh no. The Chaos Emeralds.
I'll tell you about the whole deal with his character, his era-specific personalities in a minute. This boss.
Oh! Ha! Like taking candy from a baby.
That's a Chaos Emerald.
That's right, fool! You made it all too easy! You practically gave them to me!
Hold it right there, creep! You can't get away with this! Knuckles, don't tell me Eggman tricked you again! Me? What about you? Way to go, Knucklehead!
Sonic, you were tricked. Like, literally, Dr. Robotnik
Now,
tricked you
I
into
have
going and
four
getting them for
lovely
him.
emeralds.
So, I mean,
Chaos!
Knuckles isn't wrong here.
Yeah.
Lol.
Yeah, he looking pretty burly.
These are for you, my friend!
Ah! He transformed again!
Man, no one ever cuts us any slack.
Now this boss is a point of contention. Not because it's a bad boss, because it's not a particularly annoying boss on its own. It's that this particular permutation of the boss is fought no less than 3 times because you have to fight it as Sonic, Knuckles, and Tails. Each in
Wow,
their
that's
respective scenarios. Now, to resolve this kind of thing in the next game, they would have certain unified scenarios so that you weren't fighting a boss 6 times. Which is honestly the way to go.
You had that one Kingdom Hearts fight though, where you had to fight them all as the same. Fight
Oh,
that
yeah,
one
the,
boss as the same people.
The Demon Tower, yeah, they were real proud of that boss. I mean, it's not like the Demon Tower wasn't a well-designed boss, but I mean, like, God, I could only fight that thing so many fucking times before I get sick of it.
Okay.
It's also that this boss
Okay,
just spends a
that's fine.
lot of time, you know, not vulnerable in this fight, and that tends to annoy people. Future games try to, at least the next game, tries to avoid having a boss that just gets to be invulnerable for extended periods of time.
Oh, I wanted to mention this before, but I forgot. You know, I found out who voices Titus in Final Fantasy X.
Ooh,
Obi-Wan Kenobi,
You some other time.
which one?
James Arnold Taylor.
Okay, because there's a lot. There's a few Obi-Wans. Man, he improved. See, this game came out back in the days of Resident Evil 1, but that was one of the only other games that was actually voice acted, and oh boy.
Behold my floating masterpiece, the Egg Carrier! But it pales in comparison to the power of chaos. Adieu, until we meet again, my friends.
In Sonic the Hedgehog 2, he had a space station called the Death Egg. And yes, that is as much of a ripoff as it sounds.
Hey, we can't let him get away! Let's
Yeah.
go to my workshop and we'll take the tornado!
Yeah.
It was basically just a Death Star with his face on it. And the eyes were laser
I have
cannons.
some unfinished business to take care of. No problem, Knuckles. We'll take care of everything here.
Come on! Let's get going!
So what I meant when I said that Knuckles had era-specific personalities is that in the 2D era, he was a chuckling rival. In the adventure era, he was a very introspective character, but naive when it came to interpersonal relationships because of his very sheltered upbringing. Or I should say isolated upbringing. And then post Sonic Heroes, his characterization was dumbass.
Sonic, wait here for a second.
I hear that they're starting to give him another personality in the recent era, so we'll see which one that is.
I adore Sonic's fucking in Sonic Boom saying, "I'll do this if I'll manage to get those. Or my middle name is not dependable." Okay, Knuckles goes, "I thought your middle name was the."
Sonic Boom has some grade A comedy going on.
Lol.
Let's go.
God, that whole fucking thing about having faith in the democratic process killed me to this day.
Yeah, Eggman games the system, and then after being elected the supreme leader on a technicality, this, by the way, I'm shutting down the media. Immediately cuts to him in like the town office, and he's like, "8 hours is the grand boys." Sky Chase. Basically a recreation of a set piece that was done in Sonic Adventure. No, excuse me, Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
I mean, a lot of the 3D games just have this kind of level.
They did that later, but I mean, this was more novel. Like this, Sonic the Adventure is kind of a whole reference to a lot of the previous Sonic games, particularly the 2D titles, in a number of ways. From even having certain tracks from certain songs from previous Sonic games, like in this game, and having been remixed. Like Windy Valley's theme was from a previous Sonic game.
Oh, come on.
I'm dying. Ooh, camera trying to kill me here.
Oh yeah, damn.
Way to go, Tails!
What?
Quentin Flynn was Lightning in Teen Titans.
Oh yeah.
He was also Aruka Sensei in Naruto.
You know what? I can hear it.
Everything.
I can hear it. So we just got shot down.
That's fine.
Tails? Tails! You're not who I'm looking for.
Tails is just... Tails is dead.
It's better if we don't think about
Oh,
what
I
happened to
wonder if he's
Tails.
okay.
At least for a little minute.
Better if you don't think about it while even playing as Tails.
That girl's probably standing there like, a hedgehog fell from the sky.
A 4-foot tall hedgehog.
Like, well, she's probably like, well, I'm a...
With eyes the size of my head.
Sonic, wait up!
Amy.
Long time no see.
Character from Sonic CD.
Amy.
What's wrong with you anyway? Listen, this birdie seems to be in trouble, so you need to be his bodyguard for a while.
You must be kidding.
If you don't, we're just gonna tag along anyway.
Cool. Yeah, and this game also operates on a system of, with every character you meet, you unlock their scenario to play through.
No trains are currently in service.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. Now if you pay attention to the NPC side stories, you'll notice like the actual thing is that they were talking about a building dissatisfaction in the railway workers. So when you come back to the city at this point in time, they're all on strike. So you can't move between locations. Let me see if I can talk to one of them. It's not the button I wanted. Oh, are you a customer? We're on strike. We're protesting for better working conditions. It may become a long battle. Yeah, there we go.
Ah, look! Eggman's robot's on the loose!
No problem. He's just a chunk of cheesy hardware.
Whoa!
Oh, now what? Huh?
Look here! It says, cute couples get in free! Let's go!
How do they define that?
Amy! Wait!
Like, do they look at, like, one couple and be like, oh, you guys look so cute, go ahead, and then they see another couple who's like, ugh. Nope, I don't agree with it. Pay up. It's like, what? As the guy's getting his wallet out, the cashier looks to the girl and says, you should get some, like, you could do better.
You deserve better.
Motherfucker.
But that reminds me of, I forget his name.
Ah, shit.
But what is his name? It's an actor.
Oh, what are yeah?
I think like Cranston or something.
Oh, Bryan Cranston
You,
from
no.
Breaking Bad.
no,
Oh, then I don't know.
I think it's actually his son,
What did he play in?
John Cranston. Krasinski.
Give us a roll.
Krasinski, John Krasinski. That's an entirely different
Yeah.
guy. But go
Their
ahead.
names always get me.
It's very Jewish.
But he's married to Emily Blunt,
Uh-huh.
and and I remember in a couple interviews he told the story of him trying to like go over to England to spend time with Emily's family, and he'd have to deal with the whole thing of like, oh yeah, so I'm married to Emily Blunt, and the person who's interviewing him is like, you are married to Emily Blunt. It's like, yeah, uh-huh. He's like, this is a picture of me and her, our kids. He's
Like, sure.
all
sure,
right,
buddy.
I guess. He's like, he's like talking to the guy there who's British. He's like, You're an actor? You've been in anything that I might have seen? It's like, oh, we did the American version of The Office. And he goes, strike one.
Well, I mean, the American version of The Office doesn't have fucking Ricky Gervais, so that already makes it better.
Lol.
Yeah.
I like these theme parks. Like, I like both the theme park and the casino themed level. You know, they've become a real staple of Sonic games. Just like gambling.
Just like gambling. I'm sorry, what?
It's not really a Sonic game if it doesn't have a gambling level. And don't let
That
anybody
concerns me.
and don't let anybody tell you otherwise.
Introducing new Sonic the Hedgehog loot boxes.
God, I hope not. You know what's interesting? How restrained Sega, a company with ties to the Yakuza, has been on the whole monetization thing. Especially in comparison to some other companies. Almost there. Yep. Okay.
Yeah, not bad.
I'm gonna be done with Sonic Scenario real fast. We're only an hour in.
Welcome to Twinkle Park.
Oh,
I'm
shoot!
pretty sure I'm
I've
more
lost
than halfway
Amy.
through.
I bet that robot hauled butt after her.
Not looking forward to
Hauled
Big the
butt
Cat.
after her. Oh man, real quick, nice censoring there. Bet that robot hauled ass after her. What? I mean, hauled butt. Hauled butt. Yes, this is an rated E for everyone game. Did you know that Sonic Adventure 2 got reclassified as E10?
Lol.
My assumption is for the child death.
It's for the whole thing of child death, corrupt government officials, corrupt military, guy straight up declaring his intent for genocide. There's a lot going on in Sonic Adventure 2.
God damn it! Now I'm just thinking of that.
Why did you
dub.
suddenly switch?
I'm just thinking of that dub of Sonic Adventure 2. I want to talk shit about you, but I want to do it correctly. What's your pronouns? I don't have any.
You talking about real-time fandom?
Yeah.
Oh, what the hell? Yeah, sometimes the game just... One of the
Oh
things
my
about the
God.
game is sometimes they remove the speed cap for certain things, and that's not always the best idea.
I need to go. That guy certainly is weird. Like, he certainly is a weirdo. It's like, hold on. Shadow the Hedgehog specifically said those were not his pronouns. Shit.
Grab onto the helicopter. You should be able to go on further.
I have
Beware
evolved
the
beyond
propellers
pronouns.
are dangerous. Be careful.
But he just said, but he just used the word I. That's a pronoun. It needs to be a constant speaking in the third person in order to not use pronouns.
This vessel has moved.
Oh,
Well,
fuck.
even then, like, he would never be able to refer to another person.
Sure he could, he just has to use their name every time.
They have this exact same situation happen in Metal Gear Rising. Only at the end of it, you end up cutting Sundowner into a million pieces.
And that's why Sonic fans love Metal Gear Rising. I love it, and I've never played it. Well, actually, I played the opening level. I've never had the chance to go through it entirely. Oh, come on. Messed up the jump. Alright. Yeah, it take a fucking long way.
Why don't they talk about all the good things war has done for us?
Why does
All
the U.S.
I'm
government...
saying
What the
is,
fuck? I got hit by a
Give
car.
war a chance.
And it's like, why does the U.S. government hog all the fun missiles? That was in a...
Fun missile.
That was in a, That was in a, like... What they called an inaccurate summary of Metal Gear Rising.
Yeah. But
Yeah, not bad.
just hit like this one president of a country is trying to make a peace rally, and they attack him and then tie him up on a train. Why don't they talk about all the good things war's done for us? Job security, infrastructure.
It does not help with infrastructure. Holy shit! Our infrastructure our infrastructure is like 50 years out of date because of because the government doesn't want to fund anything other than guns.
And then afterwards, he cuts the guy free, and it says, "All I'm saying is give
Oh,
war a
man.
chance,"
Where
and
can she
stabs him in
be?
the chest.
I'll cut him
Dylan,
off
you
at
still
the
tuned
Mystic
in?
Ruins.
Shit. Thanks, phone. Fucking.
No worries.
I had backed out to just look something up real quick, and it just decided like, yeah. And after that, we're gonna just turn off your tune into the stream. Fuck you.
It'd be like that sometimes. I guess the strike's over. Negotiations went well. All aboard for the okay, yeah, strike's over. Man, what kind of power does the railway union have to be able to win a strike in one night?
Damn.
There, bull
Like,
brain.
holy shit!
Give me to me or I'll squash ya.
US needs unions like that.
Hey, what's happening here? Stop!
Dylan,
Yeah.
I want you to look at the group chat.
I'm afraid now.
I've lost her again.
Fucking shit! Christ, Raven. I love it.
You could
Anyway.
you can do that to pretty much anything. Just put a red filter over it and just
So
put it
real
in the dead
fast, I gotta
center,
go
and it's
take care of a
fine.
thing. I'll try to be back as soon as possible. In the meantime, I'm gonna cut us to a quick commercial.
Yeah, that works. I hate it. I hate it a lot, but that works. I hate that so much. But Raven, so what I'm doing, I'm trying. I've died like 30 times in the past 20 minutes because I'm trying to fight the Blackblade Kindred outside of Grank. It just keeps one-shotting me. I know what I'm doing wrong. I need to fucking strafe it on horseback, damn it. Only way to properly fight this stupid thing. Never mind. It did not care. Dude, what is this game? I'm also wearing Crucible Diamond armor, so my physical defense is at the highest possible I can have it right now without wearing armor that just bogs me down. Why is Caelid so ass? Are you still there, Raven? You're just ignoring me. Oh, damn. I guess I'm just deaf.
Hello.
Hi.
I forgot to put food in the oven, so I've finally done that.
God damn it. Yeah, so I figured out that this Blackblade Kindred outside of Grank is worse than the one that you fight to get to the mountaintops of the giants.
I dislike.
Because at least the one that you fight there doesn't one-shot you every single time.
Disagree, but okay.
No, because see, I could survive some of its hits. This thing, no matter what it does, it kills me unless my horse takes some of the damage. And it just does not care. But I am wearing Crucible Knight armor, which looks pretty fucking cool.
Nice. So apparently there is a boss called Rune Bear.
Rune Bear?
Yes. Damn. 62 vigor, 2000 HP, got one-shotted by a single dog, lost 200k runes.
Hello, hello.
And that is why I hate
And-
dogs.
All right, I'm
in
back.
this game.
Sorry about that. Yes.
Person wrote down, have 60 vigor, over 2000 HP, died to a single dog, lost 200k runes.
Yep, there is apparently there's a glitch in one particular area where oh, hang on. Oh, I'm going the right way. Where the dogs will one-hit kill you regardless of any sort of stat.
It's specifically the blood loss dogs.
This is the ancient light.
For
Try
some
a light
reason, they
speed
can
dash
hit you
toward
like
the
15
enemy.
times in a
With
row
this, you can now do the light speed
in
attack.
one hit.
Okay, so gonna do a quick thing. Now, the entire Mystic Ruins area is basically part of Angel Island, but I want to show a specific thing. Altar of the Master Emerald. This is the ultimate Chaos Emerald. And there was a chamber for it in Sonic Adventure 3. Why did I say Sonic Adventure? Excuse me, Sonic the Hedgehog 3. And that chamber carries a lot of baggage that goes into that ends up being leading into the story for Sonic Adventure 2. So, honest question, Raven, how do you feel about the music in this game so far?
Some areas fantastic, other areas hate it.
And skip. Oh, God damn it.
When it's in the Mystic Ruins and it's doing that
That's my own fucking fault for not making sure I had actually had my feet on the ground before I hit the jump button again.
but the music in the Mystic Ruins, don't like it.
Okay, yeah, I can see how that's a thing of personal preference. Any favorite tracks so far? Or tracks that you particularly like?
I am a huge fan of the song that plays at the end of Knuckles' campaign.
Oh, you mean Knuckles' theme? Unknown from me?
Yes.
Okay, but that's just hilariously good.
When you asked.
I mean, yeah. And you're right. Everybody, honestly, I remember people said that thing's just super bad. Like, and I love it. Music track doesn't actually have to be good for people to like, for me to like it. Boy.
I mean, all it has to do is convey the right vibes.
Mm-hmm. Boy, does that one give the right vibes.
Oh, my sister is a huge fan of Sonic.
Because she's right.
And I said, Naomi, do you want to see a hedgehog? She goes, yeah, I love Sonic. And then I showed her an actual picture of a hedgehog, and she said, what is this?
Like I have been robbed and lied to. Never show her a picture of an actual echidna.
No, those are monsters.
Hedgehogs are still cute. Though I love them.
Why is it playing rap music now?
It's not playing rap music. It's just gotta repeat. Dylan, you okay there?
I wanted to see if that would draw Dylan's attention.
We only got some feedback from him. We didn't actually hear anything from him. Everything's good. Yeah, Dylan's having some audio glitches.
Is this better?
There we go.
God damn it. Ugh. A stupid temperamental piece of shit, Mike.
Yes! Yeah, not bad.
Hey, Sonic!
Tails, I'm glad you're okay. Ready to roll, champ? Let's go!
Sonic just standing at a 90-degree angle.
I'm surprised Sonic hasn't been killed riding planes like this. So, Hun, how excited are you for the Sonic the Hedgehog 2 movie?
Pretty decently excited.
I gotta tell you, man, I can't wait to see it.
It seems like the movie was the most undisputably enjoyed piece of Sonic media, and yes.
Yeah, because the thing is, the problem with Sonic isn't the characters. Sonic consistently does well in media, like in non-video game media.
It's just they don't know how to make a damn good game.
It's more of a thing of Sega does not believe in the phrase, if it ain't broke, don't fucking fix it. What happened when people said, yo, the Sonic Adventure 2 formula was super fucking good? Sega needlessly changed it. What happened when Sonic Unleashed?
Again, no
adding good
disputes
things.
to what I
when-
said.
yeah, I'm not disputing. I'm just saying that, yeah.
Hope you know what you're doing.
Because sometimes they'll have something really good going, and then they'll be like, "But what if we changed it, though?"
The phrase "if it ain't broke, don't fix it" is they treat it as fix it before it breaks.
So yeah, I'm hearing that Idris Elba's performance is a real standout, and Knuckles is a great character, or at least is portrayed very well. I really can't wait. Like, I wasn't certain, but after that first Sonic movie was genuinely enjoyable, I'm nothing but excited for it. I am not doing well here. Uh-oh. What the hell? Ooh. Uh-oh. Oh god, hang on. One moment, y'all. Hello? Raven? Okay, seem to be having some issues with my party setup here. That's weird. Hang on. Hello?
You figured it out?
Hey, what happened?
Hello?
You
left the
got
party.
booted from the party.
No, it did. On me,
Yeah,
it
you
did.
did.
On my thing, it said that I was at a party and Raven was at a party,
On
but
us,
Dylan
we
had
stayed
rest
at the party. It
That
said
was-
you left.
It said you left.
Yeah.
Yours lied to you.
It said Dylan left and that Raven was silent. And I was
Yours
even
lied
looking
to
at
And
my
we
party.
just sat there like, okay, how long is it Alex gonna take to figure it out? And
Yeah.
the noise pinged, and we thought, oh, that's it. And then you kept going. Like, oh no,
No, because it said
Lol.
because the notification I got was Dylan has left party, and then I was looking and it said huh, and it said Raven has joined party. I'm like, wait, what? Anyhow, I needed to make sure that my whole internet didn't cut out. But here's me doing very terribly at this game. Particularly Sky Chase. I've never been good at Sky Chase.
Yeah, as I told Raven, so I'm gonna be even like less paying attention now because I've got some actual free class studying to do. I'll be here for some idle commentary, but that's about it.
Yeah, I'd be like that sometimes. Well, I managed to not die.
My disappointment is immeasurable.
We gotta land on the egg carrier.
Whoops. I forgot something.
What's that?
There's no landing gear in this mode.
What?
So change modes.
Just change the mode.
Wow, this thing is really huge.
No time to talk now. We need to find Amy.
You're right, my friend. So here we go.
Yeah, I remember that specifically. That YouTuber like Tails just changed the fucking mode. Tails change the mode. Change the mode. And then added explosions and sound effects.
Don't get too many ideas, you fools. seen the power this vessel really has. Get a look
I'll be
at
right
this.
back. I'm gonna check on my food.
You got it.
Oh, wow! It's changed shape. Did you see that?
Darn! This makes it harder for us to get to the bridge.
I hate it when he doesn't listen.
I bet you weren't expecting this. The only way you can get to me is through the sky deck. I doubt if you can figure this one out.
Oh yeah? Well, I'll show you. Bring it on.
Did this motherfucker say the only way you can get in is through the Skynet?
Sky deck.
Okay.
The
Because I heard
Skynet.
Skynet. I heard Skynet. I'm like, I'm sorry.
Dun, dun, dun,
What?
Okay.
This must be the way to the sky deck.
Well, yeah, Sonic, the singular door here is probably the way to the level.
Whoa!
This is like one of my favorite Sonic levels of all time. It's not necessarily a great level, but it's somehow still one of my favorites. Good. Gimme! Uh-oh. Oh man, camera, please work with me. Those guys were not lined up in a way I could work with. Okay. Looks like I'm taking a long way. Ah! Come on! Okay, and that mine. Come on. Let's go. Okay. Are you fucking serious? That's right. Big cannon. Alright, back to the top. Fuck. Come on. Okay, there we go.
Strong winds will blow you off course. When your ship increases speed, hang on to something.
Love these. Hit. Come on. And we're good. What the fuck? Goddamn machine. Okay. move. Thank you. Oh, fucking. Fuck you. Urbanat. Alright. That. Alright.
So I just paid attention to what's happening on the screen for about 5 seconds, and immediately I would not enjoy playing this game.
Are you certain?
Yes. Abso-fucking-lutely certain.
How would you know, though?
Yes.
I like absolutely nothing about this camera angle, nothing about how I have to move around. No.
But how would you know, though?
Yeah,
I'm
not
kidding.
bad.
Not fucking.
I'm kidding.
Alex, you could buy this for me and download it on my console myself, and I would go out of my way to delete it.
Is that it?
It might be. But let's check out the bridge.
Right there. Come on. Come on. There we go. I believe this goes to the Chow Garden on this area. What's going on, Dylan?
Too late.
Oh no. Give me a minute. Not ready to read this.
A Chaos Emerald!
Check Discord.
No way!
I will in a minute.
Be gone, all of you. This is all I really need. Come on.
I was not ready to read that. Ooh.
Oh, okay. Looked like the model was a little stuck there for a second.
These pests. Show them what you've got.
Aye, aye, sir.
And don't disappoint me, or else.
Resistance.
Okay, and we're done there.
Stop it, Sonic!
Step aside, Amy. Out of my way.
No! This robot is my friend! He helped me! Don't hurt him!
Cool.
Okay. Whatever you say. You must have your reasons.
attitude.
Hurry, Tails! Take Amy and get out of here!
Well, what about you?
I'll find that Eggman and put him out of commission.
Okay.
If I'm to continue, I need to change this ship back to its original shape. There must be a switch somewhere on the bridge. I've got to find it now.
This will be a simple one. Hang on. There we go.
Emergency alert has been cancelled. Resuming monorail operation.
Okay. Time for a really divisive character.
Oh no! Not
Oh
again!
no.
Chaos! Could this be the same beast?
Oh yes! Attack Sonic now!
Froggy? I must say Froggy!
If he's your friend, I'll help you.
What the fuck?
Just leave it to
What?
me.
What the fuck am I looking at?
Now
That's,
I have 6 of the Chaos Emeralds. There's only one more left to find.
You know, it's Chaos with 6
I even
Chaos
found
Emeralds.
Chaos's missing tail.
And now there's
You won't
Big the
get away
Cat,
with
which
this,
is
you
one of the
madman.
more
I
divisive
will. You're
characters
no match
in
for
Sonic.
Chaos, even though he's not perfected
He
yet.
doesn't really have any
Okay,
fans.
Chaos, destroy them all immediately.
I'm sure there are some fans, but there aren't a lot of them.
Aha! No way! I can't believe this! Aha! Aha!
Why am I stuck? Uh. Gimme!
No way! I can't believe this!
Yeah, you can do double damage if you use the Lightspeed attack against it.
Aha! Aha! No way! I can't believe this!
Okay.
Hey, I'll play with
Well,
you
that was
some other
simple.
time.
No way! I can't believe this!
Sonic! Hey there, Knuckles. Glad you finally made it. I thought you got lost or something.
Until we meet again, Sonic!
Stop! Come back here! Ah, I hate Eggman. Where's this?
Oh hey, look, the ruins of a dead civilization. We should probably check those out.
Nah.
That light. I think it's trying to show me something.
Okay. Oh, Raven been gone a while for checking on some food real fast.
Probably the mother being a POS again.
That is my possibility, yes. I love the vibe of this level. Yeah, and fuck. In the first game, no, in this game, they gave the Dead Civilization a sort of Mesoamerican feel to their aesthetic. God damn! Sometimes the homing attack homes in on the wrong shit, and you end up getting
eating shit.
Like, yeah. Hang on, I believe there's something going on the other side. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, no, I don't like these like the camera angle that doesn't follow you. It is
Sorry,
the camera
I
angle
went
is
to the
based on
bathroom.
area, not where the fuck you're trying to look.
There is camera controls, but I remember this game was made long before a second stick-on controllers became standard. So the way you control the camera is through the triggers.
Wow, that sounds terrible. Yeah, no, I would not have fun playing this game.
Like, it was a whole generation before anybody said, what if we put a second stick on a controller?
Hello.
Hello, Raymond.
Hello, friend.
Sorry, I had to go to the bathroom after getting food.
Now, you can control the camera awkwardly with the second stick, but it doesn't really work. Because the original port was not designed for it.
Yeah, don't like that.
Yeah, that's a thing of just age, not really like bad design choices. Fuck. Got caught on the thing.
Oh, good God.
Okay, door is open.
I am really happy with the more modern interpretations of Amy.
Oh, yeah?
Because before Sonic Boom, Amy's entire character was
Oh, yeah.
just wanting Sonic.
Yeah, honestly, giving her more character outside of her crush on Sonic has really been a fucking godsend.
Ooh, that fucking 1990s wallpaper in the background.
Gotta let the light guide me. Picking that up may have been a mistake. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Honestly, it's a little bit weird that the lightning shield's the only elemental shield that made the jump to 3D, but I don't mind it. Sonic 3 had a bunch of elemental shields. There was a bubble shield, a lightning shield, and the flame shield. Bubble shield lets you have unlimited oxygen underwater while also giving you a bounce jump. The lightning shield gave you a double jump while also bringing any rings towards you. But it would immediately fail if you fell in water.
Understandable.
With a spectacular flash. And then there was the flame shield, which gave you an air dash, made you immune to fire. And yeah, that was kind of it. But it would also, like, obviously fail if you fell in water because fire.
Also understandable.
Where the fuck? Okay. Honestly, this game is the most honest translation of, what the fuck?
Wait, what?
What the hell was the hitbox on that?
You didn't even get hit. You
Questionable.
weren't even close.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm way back up. What's up, Raven?
Dylan,
Yeah.
they dedicated an entire patch to just fixing Radon.
What do you mean?
I thought it was fixed. Did they did it again?
Apparently, after the nerf of damage, they noticed that they fucked up his hitboxing and that he just missed attacks that he wasn't supposed to.
Oh. Oh, that's amazing.
You're just gonna carefully avoid that weird hitbox.
I thought you were about to say gonna carefully avoid ever having to fight Radon ever again.
That too, yeah.
See, that was actually
They
a fun
still
fight.
kept the damage nerf,
I mean, yeah.
and they apparently lowered his health a little as well to compensate.
Yes!
And then I bet people was like, he could probably use a bit of a damage buff because they think they nerfed him just a little too hard. Well, this is also coming from people who beat him pre-nerf.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but those people are elitists.
I mean, they also have some of the same problems with the game that we have.
Mm-hmm.
Very nearly retweeted not safe for work art on main because got fixated on how well the fabric on a dress was rendered and failed to notice that the woman wearing it was entirely topless. And someone said, "Oh my god, that's terrible. Please link it to me so I can avoid this not safe for work art."
Okay.
This place. Where am I? This is
I love
really
it.
weird.
You're in hell in space.
No, there's a... See, the thing is, how we run into the whole thing of one of the reasons why they made unified scenarios in Sonic Adventure 2, and there's a B plot which goes into the backstory of the Chaos lore and all that shit. And Sonic only experiences the final cutscene of it. every other character, like, you're supposed to go through all the other scenarios to get all the information. But for Sonic, this just comes out of nowhere and there is never spoken of again until the final boss. If you play through the other characters, you get the other pieces, but yeah, it was very messy, and that's why in the future in Sonic Adventure 2 they did the unified scenarios, so that you could get certain plots like this in a curated way without being like, what the fuck was that about?
Like, hey guys, yeah, what the fuck was that about? Don't worry about it. Hey, no, we need to worry about that.
Why did this have to happen? It's terrible. I must stop this now.
What the fuck is that?
That is one of the members of the old Echidna tribe, the ancient inhabitants of Angel Island, who are all, like, who the only surviving member we know of at this point is Knuckles.
What was that all
That
about?
just make Knuckles an immortal
I
echidna
don't
or
think
something.
I'm dreaming here.
No, because Knuckles doesn't even... Apparently Knuckles' family is the last surviving one, but we only ever meet Knuckles.
Eggman!
And he doesn't even know his reasons for doing what he does. He's the guardian of the Master Emerald
What's
and
he
doesn't
doing
know
here?
the purpose
Oh,
of
never mind.
guarding it.
This time I'll
He
Apparently
just
in
knows
the
that he has
recent
to.
comics, we do get to actually meet Knuckles' father.
Oh no, that's in the Archie comics. Yeah, there's a whole there's a lot of lore, and the civilization's not as dead as it seems to be, but it's still a whole thing. How long has that been there?
Long enough.
Am I inside? Okay, I'm inside. Okay. Now this is Eggman's base, but it's got some neat little callbacks here. So this is Silver Sonic, one of the final enemies that you face in Sonic the Hedgehog 2, right before the Death Egg Robo. Like that's a
Not to be mistaken for Mecha Sonic.
Metal Sonic, yeah. And here's Metal Sonic.
I hate that name. I always call him Mecha.
Yeah. So we have Metal Sonic's from Sonic's CD, and Silver Sonic is from Sonic the Hedgehog 2. They came out basically the same year. One was developed for the Sega CD, and the other was developed for the Sega Genesis. They're the second and third Sonic the Hedgehog games that had ever come out. And yeah, they had some convergent ideas, namely a robot duplicate of Sonic that you would have to fight. Again.
Unfortunately for Silver, Metal is the only one that has survived past these games.
I mean, in the Archie comics, Silver Sonic got some serious love.
I said in games.
Yeah, in games, yeah. Let's see here. Let me see. There we go. Final egg.
Alright, I gotta go pick up child.
We'll do thing.
Okay.
Sorry.
No worries. Come on. More rings. Oh fuck, camera. Really like the music in this level. So the musical director for this game, Dylan, was Jun Sonoe, who is one of the he's from Crush 40, if you remember that band.
The name is familiar.
They did some music for Metal Gear Rising.
There we go.
And once you know that, it's like, ah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
I know that sound. Pretty good. This is actually pretty good music.
Yeah, I
can
really
vibe
do
with
like it. I vibe to the Sonic Adventure soundtracks are things I vibe to all the time.
Like, it's not my biggest vibe, but I vibe with it.
Oh yeah, like, there's other stuff I listen to on other times, but I mean, I have no problem ever coming back to the Sonic Adventure soundtracks. I just love that they gave, like, most of Eggman's stuff, like, some of the hardest fucking rock they could in this game.
I mean, nothing will ever be, like, very few things, if anything, will ever go as hard as Virgil's theme.
Well, here's the thing. Virgil's theme is, like, something I expect for Shadow.
I can dig it.
And I remember every time I showed you one of those themes for Shadow from Sonic Adventure 2, you kept, like, both you and Raven said, this sounds like Devil May Cry music.
Yep. Alright. Alright, yep. I remember now.
Emergency! Emergency! Dispose of any intruders. Emergency! Emergency! Dispose of any intruders. Emergency! Emergency! Dispose of any intruders.
Alright. Those. Little gremlin robots. I can't see. Okay, there we go. Yo, you good?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Jump over that one. Oh boy. Okay. Out the door. Yeah. Those guys. Okay. Do or die. Alright, there we go. My ring score might be a little high. Yeah, it was a little high.
Yeah, not bad.
Well, if it isn't my pal Sonic, I'm surprised you made it this far.
That is a very simplified model.
Hold it right there, Eggman.
Okay, final boss of Sonic scenario. The Egg Viper.
Get a load of this. Get a load of this.
Oh, I'm sad. Raven's missing this. Hello?
I'm here.
Okay, thought I heard somebody.
Here.
I'm sad
They
that
have
Raven's
muted.
missing this because,
Get a load of this.
you know,
Get a load of
he
this.
would have loved him here to get a load of this.
Lol.
See if you can make it through here, Sonic. Ah! Get a load of this. Get a load of this.
So I've got 3 different review
See
things
if you
to
can make it through here, Sonic.
Homework?
deal with. Well, I mean, yeah, kind of, sort of. I should have been doing this over like yesterday, but I put it off.
Get a load of this.
Should have been doing it this morning too. But put it off.
Procrastination!
Yeah, now realizing one of them was 35 fucking questions, and then there's 2 more on top of that.
Give up.
I mean, another one's only got 15,
See if you can make it through here, Sonic. Ah!
and one more has.
Get a load of this.
And the last one has 1, 2, 3.
Get a load of this. It's no way. I can't. Ah! All systems
30.
power.
Yep.
Fuck.
Oh,
God damn it.
yeah.
I've got 80 questions to review to do, and that's my 6:30.
It's no use. Give up.
I've got like 3 hours left before I have to leave.
I believe in you, Dylan.
That makes one of us.
He's not gonna get away with this. It's no use. Give up. No way. I can't believe this.
I think a final boss for a scenario would be a bit tougher.
Watch out! He's up to something.
Go back to Elden Ring.
No.
They'll show you.
I'll go back to Elden Ring. Maybe after Sonic Adventure.
Hey, I'll
Once
play
I've
with you
finished
some
it, I
other
might go
time.
right back to it. I just need a
You just
comfort
need
game to.
you just need a quick break. You
Yeah.
need to break up the monotony of pain.
I need something that I enjoy and is just good, wholesome fun for me. And there's Tails. Oh yeah, I should need to talk over this because this music is definitely copyrighted.
Lol.
Yeah, that's Crush 40 singing there.
Nice. Just waiting for the stream to be cut off randomly.
Yeah, probably. Oh man, I don't like that this is based off of the DX port. And yeah,
I heard the break. No, see, I heard the break in audio. Like,
yeah,
I was like, shit. Did I
reset?
Fucking... Okay. Shit,
it's like right after you said it, Twitch is like, yeah, it's gotta go. But I mean,
oh,
yeah,
man.
yeah. So that was Sonic Scenario. I really enjoyed myself. For what it was pretty good. But I really wish that I had the Dreamcast port. Maybe in the future, at some point, I'll get my hands on the Steam version, and then I can download the Dreamcast mod for the Dreamcast mods for it. Because honestly, those ones play better and have less graphical glitches going on. But yeah, I this is a. I remember in 1999, my father came home with the Dreamcast, and this was pre-packaged with it. And I was just like, my brothers and I were just so happy because our first video game was in 1996, and it was Sonic the Hedgehog on Genesis, and that was very formative for us.
Mm.
So to see Sonic the Hedgehog in 3D was like, oh my god!
Well,
is this game buggy? Of course it is. But it was everything we wanted at the time. And I remember in 2001 we had the like, my father brought home Sonic Adventure 2, and that was like a whole other world for us again. It's great. I really do love this stuff. This game has plenty of problems, and you'll see as we get to the other scenarios, but it's still one of my favorites to revisit all the time. I know my brother at one point went out of his way to 100% this game. Like, just completely and totally. Which, for this particular game, is not something that I think I'm gonna bother attempting. I really like it, but there are some things that are just not what I want to do. Some of those emblems are just not worth going for. Now, Sonic Adventure 2, however, we did 100% that one, and we loved almost every minute of it.
Nice.
But, don't really have time to complete another scenario today, but I can start one. As, going through going through just about any character scenario will eventually unlock all the other character scenarios. So I think I'll start Tails' scenario. All the other scenarios are pretty short. Tails and Knuckles have the longer scenarios amongst the other characters, but their scenarios are still shorter than Sonic's.
Hmm.
Alright, let's see here.
Back to... Ooh. Back to my torture.
I believe in you, Dylan.
That's nice.
You can do it.
That doesn't... That belief doesn't put answers on my page.
Dylan, Believe in the me that believes in the you that believes in the heart of the cards.
I will leave right fucking now.
Okay, I won't say it again. I won't do it again.
Select your character.
I'll have to leave if you make a shitty Kingdom Hearts reference.
Okay.
That's what you were about to do, wasn't it?
No.
I don't believe that. That tone makes me not believe you.
It's cool, it's cool.
Everything's working great. All systems go, full speed ahead.
Stop, child. Who let you in the fucking cockpit?
Sonic did as
What's
early as,
this?
you know, fucking Sonic 2.
No!
It gets me that he's trying to power a biplane with a Chaos Emerald. Not a
How does the
jet.
biplane not explode?
Fuck yeah.
Look out below!
Boy, you're lucky I saw you come down. So what went wrong anyway? It's not like you to crash like that.
Yeah, it's just that I'm testing a new prototype power supply, and it's not fully compatible yet.
You can always borrow my plane, the Tornado, if you want.
Gee, I wonder why a Chaos Emerald isn't compatible with a biplane.
Around yours. Check out this power supply.
It's a Chaos Emerald. No way!
I was lucky to find
I
one
love
with
it because this is
Chaos
basically
Emeralds.
the equivalent of saying, yeah, I got a fucking...
Now I wanna
I'm
harness
powering
the
my
power
biplane with
plane.
plutonium fuel rods.
Let's go
No,
to my
this is like
workshop
I'm
in the
powering my
Mystic Ruins,
RC
and I'll
car
show you what
with a
I've been
mini
working on.
nuclear
We'll go to
reactor.
your station, hop on a
Yeah.
train, and get there in no time.
So still, plutonium fuel rods.
But yeah, pretty much.
Okay. So now we can play as Tails, and I need to make a quick stop off. So Tails' flight is kind of broken but very limited when you start off. But there's an easy way to make it, like, to get rid of any of those limitations right here.
Look, it's your jet anklet. Its jet power makes you fly faster.
And now Tails' flight goes from kind of broken to completely and utterly busted. And if you lose to Sonic in any of the levels, in any of the race levels, that's your own
You're bad.
goddamn fault.
Like you have actively gone out of your way to lose.
The train headed for the Mystic Ruins will be departing soon.
Mystic Ruined Adventure Field.
Well, well, well. If it isn't Sonic and Tails.
It's Eggman!
Silence! I am Dr. Robotnik, the most cunning scientific genius in the world!
Yeah, right, Dr. Eggman.
Enough!
One of the things about this game is that in the different scenarios, there are certain inconsistencies as it's supposed to show how certain characters view things differently. Since Tails is younger, he views Dr. Robotnik as more threatening. So you'll see a more sinister performance from Eggman's voice actor in this one. A lot more in this, in Tails' scenario.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that dynamic.
Like, there are several times wherein Dr. Robotnik's voice comes off as less comedic and more, I will fucking kill you, child. And I do appreciate that. there's also a little bit of a thing of you get certain characters being like, yeah, I totally was the one who did things like it comes off as like, yeah, Tails totally did all that, like, Tails totally did all this cool shit by myself. Because, you know, they're like, you know, it's their recounting of what happened. Unfortunately, I can't break this boss as easily as I could with Sonic because Tails doesn't have a homing attack. He has a tail swipe, but until I get a certain power up, it's kind of useless. Oh man, but once you do get that power up, holy shit, is it broken?
He's not gonna get away with this.
Ow. That's my fault.
All systems, full power.
Hey.
That was just too easy.
Gotcha.
Hey, he snagged it.
Chaos could use a little snap.
Who's Chaos?
You can see in this scenario, Tails looks like sounds more proactive than he actually was in Sonic's scenario.
That's the monster I saw the other day.
Monster?
Oh, my neck.
Yes, it's really happening. Just as the stone tablet said it would. Hear this, Sonic. Chaos' strength increases every time I give him a Chaos Emerald. All he needs is 7 emeralds to become invincible. Then he will turn Station Square into rubble, upon which I will build the ultimate city, Robotnik Land. You ready, Chaos? Let's go find the next one. Come on.
Still love Eggman's theme in this game.
We can't let that monster get any bigger. It could get ugly.
You're right. Chaos must be stopped. And he can be if we keep him away from more emeralds, right? So what do you say, Sonic? Let's find the Chaos Emeralds before Eggman does.
Okay. Got that. Oh wait, I forgot to get the thing. One moment. Yuji Naka and your two-button philosophy.
While it is impressive that you can make a game where you can do where you can successfully do the entire game with just 2 buttons, that doesn't mean I like it.
Yeah, it was a kind of a thing where early on it was more of a noticeable thing where it's like, okay, we've got more face buttons, but I don't know what to do with them. So what you have in it was the Dreamcast was one of the first ones to have 4 main face buttons, like in the exact same configuration that the Xbox has it, with the A, B, X, Y in those exact positions. A was the dedicated jump button. B and X became multi-purpose action buttons, and Y became action swap, where you would push a button and you push Y and it would change the context of the action button to do a different action depending on what you were near. because there were more actions than there were buttons for those actions, so they decided that they'd have an action. Now I don't know why they didn't use, you know, at least one of the other buttons for those things. They could have had, you know, 4 things, but having 2 action buttons and then context switching button, but whatever. I'm trying to recall if the D-pad ever did anything for these titles. You can see Sonic rubber banding hard in the background.
Well,
Like, you'll get, like, super ahead of him, and then you'll just suddenly see him speed way the fuck up.
That wasn't too
like,
bad.
you're not supposed to be this far ahead of me.
Yeah, so Tails' gimmick is typically races. There are very few levels that he has that are just straight up platforming things, unfortunately. And
Well, what's
since
the purpose of platforming when you can fly?
Yeah.
Platforming then becomes useless.
Well, the thing is, most of Tails' levels are unfortunately just Sonic levels again, and so you know he breaks those levels pretty thoroughly.
Well.
So now there is a dedicated level for Tails, which is still a race, but it's not against Sonic. So the level for him is built from the ground up in that scenario for him to like for his abilities, and it's a lot less broken. But you know, still could be better.
Come on, Tails.
And with Tails, you don't do the pinball stuff. You just go straight into the sewers.
Hey, hey, hey! You made it! See you later, Tails! Hey, Tails!
Now this level's a little bit more awkward because it doesn't really have places for you to like take advantage of your flight a lot.
You made it!
Oopsie. And that's that.
That wasn't too bad.
And once again, we see Sonic rubber banding.
What's that? The Chaos Emerald!
Get away from there!
Ah!
Just chloroforms them.
Fuck.
Can you imagine? Like, just the fact that Eggman will just pull some, like, back alley muggings to get his shit.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate the dedication.
Sonic, what happened to
Like,
the
fuck out the
Chaos
face and shit.
Emerald?
Nah, chloroform.
Eggman got one of them, but the other one's safe. He must be getting desperate.
It's interesting
Now the
that
Emerald
despite
Town is
things not
2-1
working
and
out for
Eggman's
him,
winning.
the Adventure
Let's get a
series
move
does
on.
have Eggman being at some of his most competent. And there we go.
The train headed for the Mystic Ruins will be departing soon.
Then there's our way to Angel Island. Come on. Jump, Tails. Jump, damn you! I'm gonna set this right here. And out to Ice Cap Zone.
Come on, Tails.
And right to the snowboarding section.
You made it.
Because this is the only real place that would be conducive to racing. This is probably the most fair race between Sonic and Tails here. In Tails' scenario. Since you can't just fly over everything.
Come on. You made it.
Now the AI is still rock stupid though, so that's not gonna change anything.
Oh.
Sad thing is that the majority of Tails' scenario is identical to Sonic's. In terms of the levels he goes through. There is luckily about halfway through there is a divergence point, so it doesn't say stay completely the same all the way through, but it is a thing of just, it can be uneventful and a little boring early on. If you play them back to back.
Hey, hey, hey.
Hmm.
All right, Tails.
Did it just pass you?
Hey, hey, hey.
There he is.
Hello?
Hey there, Raven.
Hi.
We're in Tails' scenario now.
I had so much fucking terror.
That wasn't
Terror?
too bad.
I could not find Naomi
Oh, fuck.
for like 15 minutes. Apparently my mom told the school that she was to be picked up early without letting me know that I was supposed to pick her up early, so she was in the office.
Oh.
So when the kids came out and she didn't come out with them, the teacher also didn't know why she wasn't there, and he was looking for her.
That's a hard no.
I love that your mom just doesn't say things at all about important shit.
What's up?
I love Knuckles' theme.
What are you doing, Knuckles?
If you want to have a good time listening to something, look up Unknown from Me.
What are you doing, Knuckles?
No way,
Version 1 is just really fun to listen to. Version 2's not bad either, but version 1's the fun one.
Oh no.
Tails.
Oh no. Give it your best shot. Oh no.
Oh no. They really fixed the character versus character battles in Sonic Adventure 2.
Sonic just disappeared.
He's got the emeralds!
You two are bumbling idiots. You know that.
Hey, those are the Chaos Emeralds.
You are so easily tricked. All I did was wait for you to bring it to me.
What the heck is he talking about anyway?
Don't you realize when you've been tricked? Tricked? No one makes a fool out of me. Way to go, knucklehead.
4! Count 'em! 4 emeralds.
I was telling this to Dylan earlier, Raven, but one of the things that you notice when playing through those different scenarios is inconsistencies in the retelling, depending on the character's like personal inputs or biases. So with Tails views Robotnik as a lot more threatening. So there are points during his scenario where Eggman's voice actor gives a much more threatening performance.
Stop this fast!
Alright, time for this boss. Again. I only have to fight him one more time after. Oh, son of a bitch. Sorry, he made himself vulnerable and I didn't even see it. But I still managed to get him before he went back under. I don't even think that he's got many ways to actually damage you. He's got a lot of moves, but not many of them actually do damage, which is weird. Oh, Raven, I was also telling Dylan that the music director for this game was Jun Sonoe. The one of the guys from Crush 40. Who you'll remember did Crush 40 did some of the songs for Metal Gear Rising.
Apparently, no, they did not.
Could have sworn there was. They did at least one.
Nope.
Sir.
Then who the fuck did it?
I know they didn't do all of them.
They did covers of them, but they didn't actually work on them.
Oh. Who's there?
But it's interesting to find out that the actual like composer for most of the tracks in Metal Gear Rising, he never ever actually made a heavy metal song prior.
He just happened to fucking rip those out.
So he said I delved in to heavy metal for like 3 months before I even started writing anything.
I'm looking at their. I love how.
All right.
If you look at Crush 40's like discography for which games they worked on,
Sonic,
a solid
Sonic,
half of it
Sonic.
is Sonic. And just also a random NASCAR game.
What?
What? Okay.
NASCAR Arcade. Responsible for songs Revving Up, Into the Wind, In the Lead, Fuel Me, Dangerous Ground, All the Way, and Watch Me Fly.
Those sound like racing games. Those sound like racing songs.
We'll take care of everything here.
Come on, let's get going.
Okay.
Sonic, wait here for a second. Sonic, hop in. Let's go.
Man. Ooh, man, that poppin'. Of the big carrier. This is one of the downsides for Tails'. Like, as I've mentioned to Dylan, the downside for Tails' scenario is that you retread a number of the same levels as Sonic until the point of divergence.
Sonic is, well, Tails is the sidekick character,
Yeah.
right? Would anyone
Which it makes
care
sense.
about him having an original?
It's just that if you play them back to back, it can feel a little repetitive, because it is. So, Dylan was asking the question of, like, Raven, how would you react to finding out that you basically have a 10-year-old powering an RC plane with the equivalent of plutonium fuel rods?
As long as there's an adult with him, I'm sure it's fine.
God damn it! No! No, it's not a question of why are they doing it, it's a question of how are they doing this successfully without it literally exploding into a nuke.
I don't know. You'd be surprised how capable kids can be.
Okay,
I
let's
remember
go.
hearing that before. I was wondering why Tails went, yeah, as they're now plummeting to their death.
Unfortunately, they're still alive.
What's going on?
His fucking mouth.
Ah,
just
yeah.
Widening so much. That's the face you make when you try to win the burger eating contest. Tails, don't go into the light.
Wow, that dream brought back memories. I owe so much to Sonic. Sonic! Wonder where he went. Sure hope he's alright. The tornado's not powerful enough. If I'm gonna get that egg carrier, I need to finish my prototype. It needs a Chaos Emerald to work.
This kid's doing their
Looks
best.
like I'd better find one fast.
Should never have tried to begin with.
Cruelty.
Wow! There's a Chaos Emerald!
It's just there on the ground.
Why is the Chaos Emerald just there on the ground?
Hey! Wait up!
I don't know, it's Angel Island. In the old
Why
games,
does the frog take the emerald?
there's a whole reason
Because
for
it
that.
leads to the best character in the game, Dylan.
No, it leads to the worst character. The frog is possessed. I'm not even joking. It's possessed by part of a chaos god, and that god needs to acquire emeralds.
And that best character in the game is Bakes the Cat. So
Very
we
divisive
went from a rainforest to
This is just how Angel Island works, okay? I'm not even joking. Like, shit like this is all over this place in Sonic the
So
Hedgehog
let me
3,
tell
which
you how I
take place
feel
in the
about what I
same
just heard.
thing.
No, shut your whore mouth. Let me tell you how I feel about what I just said. I just chugged a nearly full 12-ounce can of Arizona sweet tea, and I desperately wish it was fucking 100 proof liquor.
There is no
Desperately.
way. There is no way this pisses you off more than Kingdom Hearts lore.
That makes me want to chug 3 whole fucking barrels of it. Don't get me started on KH lore.
See, the difference between KH lore and Sonic lore is that Sonic lore is incidental. It just happens on accident. KH lore is actually important.
Yeah, the thing about the Sonic the Hedgehog series is like, please don't think too much about it.
Kingdom Hearts lore is, unfortunately, you have to think too much about it.
Hey, look, it's that pyramid from that level we did with Sonic in the ancient civilization. And look, it's the echidnas.
You found the rhythm badge. To do continuous tail attacks, hold the action button down.
And now the Tails' Tails attack is actually pretty broken. You can gain full speed while doing it and just keep going.
Yeah, but it sounds like it's a glitch.
Yeah, the audio sounds like a glitch.
It does.
We're too hyper! Okay. Well, I just can't sit still, okay. Okay, alright. Full steam, oh, alright.
And also, the difference between Kingdom Hearts lore and Sonic lore is Kingdom Hearts lore is attached to games that are actually pretty fucking good.
Fuck you.
I'll give Dylan that one.
Yeah.
You can't prove me wrong either.
Mm-hmm.
It's something my grandmother taught me. I'm never to forget it. It goes like this. The servers are the 7 chaos.
Kingdom Hearts has exactly two subpar games. One of them is a phone game, and the other is a fucking DS
The
game.
controller is the one that unifies the chaos. But I'm still not sure what it all means.
DS games are alright. It's,
But
the other one,
number
the
7
Game Boy game that wasn't so great.
Oh yeah, that one,
is
Game
the
Boy game.
same as the number of emeralds
What was?
there are.
Which one
The
was
Game
that
Boy
called?
version was fine. Chain of Memories, the Game Boy version
Yeah,
was
Chain of
fine.
Memories.
The PS2 port was annoying.
And you are?
And that was just because the gameplay aspect of it was ass.
Could you imagine they make if they make fucking Legends of Runeterra version of Kingdom Hearts?
Dude, don't give me hope.
Nope! You actually want one?
I'd play it. I asked the characters I actually fucking like that shit.
12
Oh, you
mana
actually- that's
slow
right, you actually
speed
like some of those
spell,
characters.
Kingdom Hearts, summon random 10/10 champion.
Oh yeah, the Chaos Emerald.
I fucking summon
I mean,
Pike and he
you know
just
what?
yeets it out of the ground, kills one mook, and then all of a sudden every other mook in the room dies.
But,
Like,
Summon
Dylan would have
Xemnas
an
does
Axel
1
death.
damage to every enemy on the unit, called Leaving.
leave.
He just shoots laser beams at them.
Dylan would build a fucking Axel deck. Simply because he likes Axel.
I feel like Axel would just be Draven in LOR.
This new
Fuck.
battle would work a lot better.
I don't know who that is, so I can't be upset.
So, Here it goes.
Draven's not the worst character. The worst character in Legend of Runeterra is fucking Teemo.
Yeah, I know
Teemo's
Teemo's
not
bad.
the worst though.
Okay, no, as far as like gameplay effectiveness, he's not the worst. But as far as war crimes, he's the worst.
Fucking rat.
I keep hearing these things about how
Rodents
Teemo did war
destroyed.
crimes, and I'm just wondering what the fucking
He does
context
chemical
could
warfare.
possibly be.
He does chemical warfare. Oh my god.
We might actually get through Tales' scenario today. Which will be fine, because
Teemo,
getting through Sonic
Teemo plants a bunch of mushrooms that explode into poison clouds, and
Yeah,
they
that's
don't
chemical
explode
warfare.
in tiny. And they don't explode in like tiny little poofs. No, they are big enough to take out half of a city.
Teemo violated the Geneva
Oh,
Convention.
right, Tails. Way to go. This place
No.
is cool.
He didn't violate it. He looked at it, laughed in its face, and then fucking did a little, like, it killed it, then did a little jig on its grave.
Somebody should have a, should draw a little comic or make an animation of Teemo being taken to The Hague.
They're ever since though Riot has leaned heavily into Teemo being the worst character ever, they gave him a devil skin. It says the Dark Underlord Teemo. Also, in one of the Pentakill songs, near the end of the song, the fucking guitarist just runs up and kicks Teemo in the face, and it's slow mo, like full screen pans, so you see it. And he fucking flies away like Team Rocket blasting off again.
That's amazing. I need to see this. I really need to see that. That's awesome. Give me. Oh, did anyone see the
Here,
video I sent to the group chat?
I sent the GIF. I'll look at that later, but I sent the GIF to you. The group chat.
The video was like 12 seconds, like 13 seconds long.
All right then.
Hope you know what you're doing.
I love that gif. I love that. It just dies, it's resetting, starts to walk forward. Boo!
Almost done here.
The bit that really gets me is that people who don't know anything about LOR or League in general are like, oh, why did he just kick Teemo? Like, kick this little rodent dude? That's so mean. People who actually know Teemo, fuck him. He deserved worse. It was too good for him.
He's like Cubey from Madoka Magica.
Cubey wishes.
It basically is Cube.
Cubey doesn't know better.
Cubey does know better. You didn't see Rebellion. Rebellion proves he knows better. He does it, like, he does things in the most murderous way possible because he finds it hilarious.
Okay, then he is. Then it's exactly Cubey. Never mind.
Like in
Like,
fucking
all you
Rebellion,
humans kill
he
yourself. That's
sees,
funny.
like, he fight, like, after knowing that there's an alternative, like, after literally living in proof that there's an alternative system, and like he gets told about the old system that was and how murderous and evil it was, and he's like, well, we should go back to that. That sounds awesome.
God damn it. I'll be right back. I have to pee.
Yep.
that whole thing with Timo commits war crimes.
Of course he commits war
Coming in
crimes.
tight.
Tails, we gotta land on the egg carrier.
Wooly said rodent eliminated.
What now? I forgot to put in the landing gear.
Whoa! Wow, this thing is really huge.
No time to gawk, Sonic. We gotta find Amy.
How do you know about that? You weren't even there for that.
Let's get busy.
If we go a little bit over, I can finish Tails' scenario today.
Don't get any ideas, Sonic.
That's a damn shame.
How about I give you a little sample?
Alright, we'll just do the sky deck, and then we'll leave the rest of his like scenario for Wednesday.
Whoa! Hey, it transformed. Did you see that?
This was the, by the way, the DX version was the first version that gave Sonic
Hate it when
blue
he doesn't
eyelids.
listen to me.
I guess you weren't expecting that, were you? There's only one
I
way to
just
get
like
to
that
Sonic, and that's
this
through
is
the
like
sky.
something that was
I doubt that
worthwhile to point out.
I dare you!
Just watch me. Bring it on, Eggman.
Alright. Last level, and then we're gonna
This
call it
must
for
be the
now.
sky deck, huh?
We will finish Tails' scenario on Wednesday after this. I was telling Dylan that it was really nice to, that after I finish Sonic Adventure 1, I'll go ahead and I think I'll return to Elden Ring to finish it. I just need a, a comfort game.
That's fine, hon. You're under no obligation to be forced to play anything.
Well, I mean, I do like Elden Ring. I like it a fucking lot. It's just, it was,
needs. You just need a break from it every now and then.
yeah. I just need a minute. Oh my god.
I mean, honestly, that's actually a thing Miyazaki has stated for players. He said that he intends for these games to be fun, and if they're not being fun for you because you're getting too upset, he recommends that you stop playing for a bit.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take, a week or so break from it, which should be enough to get through all of this game. Hang on. Oh. I don't think I've ever taken this particular path.
I think my favorite thing about Tails' bits is when you see Sonic. Okay, yeah, when you see Sonic just suddenly like start jump cutting throughout
Oh
the
yeah,
level
the rubber.
'cause
I
he's
was
trying
telling.
to rubber band.
Yeah, I was telling
Yeah.
you all about it. Like, and then over there we can see Sonic rubber banding hard.
And here I am over here still doing reviews. Oh, God.
Well, I mean, you said you got like what 80 review problems to do. That's
Eight-
gonna take a minute.
80 questions. Yeah, 80 questions over 3 different review sheets.
Yeah, that's gonna take a minute.
2 of them are for NCCER certification tests. The other is for the final that I'm supposed to be taking today. Technically, I was supposed to take Wednesday, but I was sick, so I didn't go.
Yeah. They can still hear Sonic doing all those things.
That wasn't too bad.
Lol.
Yeah. Is that it?
Sonic, we should check out the bridge.
Alright. When we come back on Wednesday, we have a character battle, a level, and then the final boss for Tails' scenario. And we'll move on to the other scenarios. But yeah, this was fun.
I
Nice.
have exactly
low
2
pressure.
more characters I'm looking forward to in this game.
And who would those be?
Knuckles and Gamma.
Knuckles is fun. Gamma's is fun too. Gamma's is a little bit glitchy, but it's fun.
And then we have Amy and Bestest Boy,
Amy
the
is
notorious
interesting.
B.I.G.
Amy is interesting. It was like,
C.A.T..
here's what it looks like to have a character who has absolutely no fucking chaos powers trying to keep up with this shit.
Just a hammer. She has
Hammer
just
is
a hammer.
dedication. So,
Hey,
future game.
does Tails have any chaos powers?
Yeah. Sonic 3 gave him a super. He has to work harder for it, but he has chaos powers. But in Sonic 3 they had 2 sets of emeralds. There was the Chaos Emeralds, and then after you've collected them and brought them to the Master Emerald chains, where they got converted to the Super Emeralds, which they still are in future games, but they only get referred to as the Chaos Emeralds from this game on. And once they're the Super Emeralds, Tails is able to use them to harness a super form. And his super form is busted. He gets an army of birds that kill whatever he wants for him.
What the fuck? God damn it.
He summons all of the cuckoos.
No, not cuckoos, but the flickies, the little bird, like the type of bird that Amy has following her around in this game. Tails summons a bunch of those. But yeah, so that's gonna be it for today, and we will continue on Wednesday. And yeah, this was a nice, relaxing thing for me. So, yeah, once we're finished with Sonic Adventure, we'll go ahead and go back to Elden Ring.
You know what I just realized?
What?
Oh man. Amy's story is like 30 minutes long. Amy's is the shortest of the game. It can be done in like a half hour.
I'm pretty sure she only has 2 levels.
Lol. That's. Ooh.
You can
She only
tell
has
how
2 or
much
3
care
levels.
was put
No, she has
into
3
her.
levels.
Yeah, she has at least 3 because she has the carrier, the city.
She has Twinkle Park. She has Hot Shelter, which is a level that Sonic never goes to, and I think she has Final Egg, maybe.
No. Yeah, she does.
Yeah, and then that's that, and 1 boss.
You can see how much they put care into her.
It's interesting because in future games, when they decide to make Amy playable, with the exception of Sonic 06, they decide to give her a significant upgrade. She still canonically has no chaos powers, but she has a distinct dedication to take no shit from certain characters after Sonic Adventure 1. And so
Well-
she literally, like in the Game Boy game Sonic Battle, her whole story is that she spends all of her time in the gym. All of it. For the
He
express
is
purpose.
just dedicated to get buff.
Like, for the express purpose. Not just buff, because she does combat training, too. Like, for the express purpose of not being fucked with again. to the point where Sonic explicitly fears her. Which I do love, and you know, then you have Sonic Heroes, which I guess if you take Sonic Battle as canon, then Sonic Heroes is what it looks like after she's been spending all her time training, because she's now able to keep up with Sonic despite, again, having no Chaos powers.
Is that just proof that who the fuck needs Chaos powers as long as you train a bullshit amount of time?
Rock Lee would excel in this universe.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, who? Oh, Rock Lee?
Yeah. Or, you know, Midoriya. Anywho. Thank you all for coming. I hope you had a wonderful time. If you enjoyed the stream, go ahead and give my channel a follow. Or if you're so inclined, go ahead and subscribe. It really does help me out. I also have a YouTube channel, Fall of Alexandria at youtube.com, where I post most of my VODs, including The Legend of Zelda and Mass Effect. And I'll try to have Elden Ring and the Sonic Adventure stuff up there soon as I can. I will see you all on Wednesday. Have a good one.